all our I's dotted and T's crossed, or I's crossed and T's dotted, but we will be ready to roll here soon. That's the whistle. We're off. Whiskey Bond Sweets on the line for the Hearted Harlot. Just be nasty for OC. Bond Sweets out, lead jammer. Comes in against that big wall of green. Oh, and it looks like Bond Sweets is being sent out on a back block. That's going to make this a power jam for Jess.
Jess Be Nasty has a power jam. She is not lead jammer, so this is going to go for the full 2 minutes.
That'll get her warmed up. Just taking a big hit to the outside. Recovers. Ooh, comes in, gives a little hit herself. Taking that inside line, sneaks on through and picks up 5 points on that pass. That's 5 points when that ref turns her hand around with that thumb out. She gets 1 point for every person she passes on the other team legally.
And if the little one's in the box, she gets their point once she passes 1 person from the opposing team.
Just taken out by a trap snake at the end of that jam and calls off the jam.
That was an illegal procedure.
Oh, because she wasn't the lead jammer? Is that what happened?
Jess Be Nasty was not lead jammer, but she successfully called off the jam. When that happens, you get a major penalty.
So that's going to make the unusual situation of both of our jammers starting in the box.
So there's a little confusion here. Trying to figure out what's going on.
Some sort of illegal procedure on that last jam. We're going to start that again, it looks like. Once again, Bond Sweets will be our jammer once she enters.
Jammer has to wait for the penalty tracker to, or actually the penalty timer to release her before she can go.
Back on that. Looks like she's getting called on a cut track and is going to go visit the box once again.
So far we're in a
very busy box.
It's been a lot of boxes. This will be our 3rd power jam in a row.
Wow. Once again, all the blockers waiting for a jammer to come in. Just skating for the Back Bay Bombshells. Only jammer on the track currently. Getting pushed outside. Recycled to the back. Really Monster doing a good job of keeping her back from her wall. Both these sets of blockers doing good defense currently. Nice hit by Kay Coffany to keep her to the back.
slow pass.
Both jammers still on their initial pass. Von Skeets is out, but she's not lead jammer because she was sent to the box on this jam and cannot get the lead jammer status because of that.
There was no score during that jam.
And 25 minutes and 52 seconds left. Our score, number 2 for the Cold-Hearted Harlots, and 12 for our Back Bay Bombshells. Cherry Bombshell being sent out on a forearms call.
And Kill the Track just got out of that pack on 1 foot.
And Letty's going to call off that jam. Picking up 4 points on that pass. And with 24 minutes and 42 seconds left, our guests have got up to 6 points, and our home team, the Back Bay Bombshells, with 12. The Bombshells are in green. Looking very military with that green, I must say. The purple and white also lovely. Big hit by the Captain Evolution, pushing the jammer to the outside.
Jenny Brusico working her way out of the pack to become lead jammer.
Evolution with another big hit on Teddy, but she gets through anyway and is lead jammer.
And Teddy Roosevelt calls off the jam before anyone can score. There's a smart move on her part. For the Back Bay Bombshells. And she just scoots through on the inside of that track with the lead jammer.
Clocker with a beautiful tiptoe up the inside line. Littlefoot getting through on her initial pass as well.
Before she calls off that jam.
Clocker, some kind of magic powers on that inside line. Sneaks by untouched on 2 passes.
That was awesome.
Letty Zeppelin on the line for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. And that whistle signals the end of our timeout. Next whistle will signal the jam.
Just Being Nasty is on the line for the Back Bay Bombshells.
Letty Zeppelin jamming for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
Just Being Nasty is fighting the wall of white and purple in the front, hitting her to the outside.
And Letty is taking a little trip to the penalty box. And she is being signaled back on.
Being Nasty managed to get out of the lead jammer.
Lots of action so far in our first 10 minutes of gameplay. 21 minutes left in this
the Bombshells have 16. That's only a 10-point game. That is nothing in roller derby.
10 points. Shaw.
Teddy Roosevelt just became lead jammer.
Whiskey Bond sweet spot on your tail.
Decides to call off that jam. Keychain and the Steelers bottle opener. You'll be over at tickets. So go over to tickets and pick up your keys.
Once again, Cocker, Texas Ranger on the line for the Back Bay Bombshells. And Rancid Ruby, number 54, on the line for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. Rancid Ruby taking that inside line, gets through. She is out in front and lead jammer for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
Cocker, Texas Ranger gets out of the back. Because of a no-pack call.
Cacophony, but she is getting sent to the box for it. And Rancid is going to call off that jam, picking up 3 points on that pass.
Looks like we have a few blockers in the box from both teams.
And with 20 minutes left, that's going to move our score to 9 points for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
20 for the Bombshell.
Still could be anybody's game.
Jesse Nasty is on the line for the Bombshell. And she is the jammer.
And the Cold-Hearted Harlots once again losing their jammer Littlefoot to the penalty box. That's going to make this a power jam.
Another power jam. I think that's our fourth in this game. We don't have to call, they have to let her go.
Pack getting very slim as the players are getting called for destruction of pack penalties. Only 2 blockers on the track. It's going to make it a little easier for Jess to take advantage of this power jam. Remember, she gets points for everybody she passes, even if they're in the box.
There's a lot of blockers for the box.
Jess getting recycled in the back. She gets points for anybody she passes, but she still has to get by them again if they get back in front of her. And it looks like Jess Nasty is getting sent to the penalty box as well.
I didn't see the penalty, so I'm not sure why she's going, but... And that's the end of the jam. The Bombshells managed to pick up some points in that jam, giving them 30.
another official timeout. Making sure we have the correct personnel in that penalty box. It's a full box on the Back Bay Bombshells side. Full contingents of blockers on the track for the Cold-Hearted Harlots, along with Letty Zeppelin jamming for them. Jammer on this power jam. Walker, Texas Ranger taking a trip to the penalty box to join her compatriots. Not sure if there's any seats over there.
Oh, big hit by killing the track.
Killing the track, killing it.
Only blocker out there too. She managed to hold her back.
That is a hard position to be in, to be the only blocker. Getting a little help from her friends. Letty Zeppelin does get through on that pass and picks up 5 points. Letty sneaking by on that outside edge, picks up another 5 points for our visitors. Meanwhile, the Back Bay Bombshells back in business with a jammer on the track. Letty sides through the pack one more time, picking up 4 points and calling off the jam. Jammer for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. Oh, sneaking by Cacophony, but not quite. Seems like she picked up a track cut on that. And Whiskey is going to go to the penalty box, making this another power jam. Big block by Evolution. Forcing Teddy Roosevelt to recycle. That is a fearsome three-wall they have.
And Teddy Roosevelt finally managed to get to that pack and get a grand slam, 5 points.
In the end. That's going to bring us to, with 13 minutes left, 27 points for our Cold-Hearted Harlots, 39 points for our Back Bay Bombshells. This period is flying by. Toxic crisis on the line for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
Jammer for the Back Bay Bombshells.
Toxic crisis also getting through on her the jam. Minutes left in this period. Our score 27 for the Cold-Hearted Harlots, 39 for our Back Bay Bombshells.
Walker, Texas Ranger is on the line for the Back Bay Bombshells.
And once again, Toxic Crisis on the line for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
There's fighting away in the front. Oh! Almost manages to get by.
Toxic getting out first, but she is not lead jammer. I guess Walker must have gotten out ahead of her just slightly and gotten recycled back into the pack.
Walker calls off that jam.
And it looks like Toxic picked up 1 point on that jam. That's going to make our score an even 10 points, 29 for the Cold-Hearted Harlots, 39 for the Back Bay Bombshells with 11 minutes left in this period. Shaker jamming for the Back Bay Bombshells. Buddy Zeppelin for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. Buddy sliding through. Martini sliding through as well.
Both jammers scored on that jam.
It looks like we got 4 points for the Harlots, 2 points for the Back Bay Bombshells. It's going to bring our score to 33 for the Harlots, 42 for the Bombshells with 10 minutes left in this period.
Bombshells.
And Whiskey Bond Sweets jamming for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
Both jammers trying to fight their way through the pack. And they're both out.
Whiskey Bond Sweets out in front is lead jammer, and she's going to call off this jam. No points for anyone. It looks like we had too many skaters on the track during that jam, and the skater did not report back to her bench when she was called on it. So we are going to reset that jam.
We'll reset the jam and we're ready to go.
Letty sneaking by on that outside line, picks up lead jammer for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. Our Captain Evolution holding down that front wall. Letty sliding through practically unopposed on that pass. Picking up 4 points on that pass for the Harlots.
And that's the end of that jam. Points separates these two teams.
Toxic Crisis on the line for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. Just thinking, I'd like to do that. You could. You should go talk to Dirty Deb about it.
That's how I started. I came to a game at this very rink, and I said, you know what? I can do that.
Once again, Toxic Crisis on the line for the Cold-Hearted Harlots.
That Shamrock is left in net. And the jam is called.
Toxic Crisis calling off that jam. And out in front, lead jammer for the Harlots, number 1031, Whiskey Bond Sweets. Looking to take over the lead for the first time in this game.
We have a lead tonight.
And getting a back block is not going to make that happen.
Now we have a power jam for Teddy Roosevelt.
And Whiskey Bond Sweets is going to go sit in the penalty box for a minute. What it looks like the other jammer is being sent to the penalty box too.
Yeah, it looks like for a cutting penalty.
Slipping on down. Von Sweets gets through. Killing the track, gets back in front of her. With a little help from her friend in a whip. Whiskey Von Sweets is through for 5 points on that pass. Bringing the Cold-Hearted Harlots to the lead for the first time this evening.
Yes, we do have a lead change.
Von Sweets looking to expand upon her lead. Picking up all the points in that pass as well. 5 points and another grand slam for Van Sweets. A lot of determination on her face. Van Sweets sneaks by on the outside. Hardly even noticed, picking up 4 points on that pass. Great jam.
That's the end of the jam. Both teams scored in that jam.
San Gabriel Valley Cold-Hearted Harlots with 55 and 3 minutes left. Sorry about that.
Making it only a 2-point game. That's close.
San Gabriel.
San Gabriel, yes.
It's harder to say than you might think.
Oh, we got a pile up on aisle 3 in the front.
Letty Zeppelin once again jamming for the Cold-Hearted Harlots out in front and lead jammer. She's going to call off the jam. Martini Shaker right on her tail.
Probably wise because Martina Shaker was right on her tail.
All of our vendors. We have Southfield Designs, Pockets and Charms. Wear your story, share your story. You can check out their amazing designs over towards the front door. Littlefoot tiptoeing around. Jammer for the Cold-Hearted Harlots. Getting recycled. She has to go back behind whoever pushed her out. That's why she's going backwards. Shamrock being called on a direction of gameplay penalty. Littlefoot sneaking her way out. Gets through and is lead jammer for the Hearted Harlots.
Another power jam.
Now jamming for the Hearted Harlots. Toxic Crisis. Getting through and lead jammer. And the jammer for the Back Bay Bombshells still in the box, so this is still a power jam for San Gabriel Valley. Sneaking by on the inside. Toxic picking up 5 points on that pass. And a huge hit by Evolution, the Back Bay jammer. Meanwhile, Toxic slides through on the inside line, picks up 5 points and calls off the jam. Great jam. And as we go to halftime, I think it's halftime, I haven't put that whistle yet, but it is going to be 53 for the Back Bay Bombshells,